Welcome to Extra Throttle House. I'm Thomas.
And I'm James.
And this is the
CX-90 from Mazda. And this is the first time you've joined us for a joint reveal.
What do you mean?
Somehow every time we've just done a walk around of the car, we've been alone.
Oh, yeah, it's true,
Yeah.
actually.
But now
here we are.
Now we've got both of us.
We're gonna
see how this goes.
Team work on this. So,
all right, CX-90, the big guy, right? You've got all the different CXs. You got the 30,
Yep.
the 50. In Europe, they got the 60, the 70.
Really?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
Don't quote me.
Fact
and
check.
this is the 90. And what that means is not only is it a big bastard, I think it's the most powerful Mazda ever.
The most powerful gasoline engine currently
This one we're standing in
made.
front of is the Skyactiv G.
So this is an inline six, but it's not just an inline six. It's an inline six that's been turned. So now it's longitudinally mounted. This is the big news here, okay? What Mazda did was they realized that the same thing that the Germans realized, Mercedes and BMW and even Lexus. Sorry, not Lexus, Genesis.
Genesis.
Right? They realized that, hey, if we want to make a big car handle well, you have to turn the engine, move it back, and drive the rear wheels first. And that's what they've done. So this is a rear-biased all-wheel drive system that then powers the front wheels when needed. Yeah. And it's a mild hybrid, so it's very much like BMW.
The B58.
B58.
Like the M3, new M340. They've done it's got that mild hybrid tech. It's quite powerful. It is this one. The inline six has 340 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque.
Nice.
And then if you get the PHEV, which is the plug-in hybrid, which says PHEV on the side,
instead of inline.
It's so proud.
I forgot which one this one is. So it's here. Good thing.
That's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
But it still gets 323 horsepower and the same 369 pound-feet of torque. So we don't know the price. I was going to say, depending on price, I don't know which one to get. We don't know the price. The big caveat to this video
is in general, we don't know.
There's no price yet.
So we could end the day going like, what a car.
Yeah.
But if it costs 100 grand, we're not going to go, no, it's no.
But it is a car made for artisans because new color alert, Soul Red Crystal.
And time. I was timing how long it would take James to get to the color. Soul Red Crystal is your
favorite color.
Favorite color of your car.
It's a beautiful color for economy car. Under 100 grand, I still think it's the best color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But this is their newest one. This is called Artisan Red.
Yep.
It's also multi-layered, which might be a pain in the arse because I know a bunch of Miata people whose Soul Red Crystal has been chipped away by stones because it's quite thin.
Right.
And it's impossible you can't just go to a normal paint shop because it's
it's
complex.
Yeah, the color.
But right now the sun is catching it. It looks like you're in a glass of wine.
It's on, I'm just like in Merlot.
There's so much body here. Look, I mean, this is.
There is. I find this to be a little dull, personally. Okay, it's subjective statement about the styling.
Go on.
I think that the CX-50 design with like the shark nose and the sharp head, the thin headlights.
But that's rugged.
No, it's like cool and sleek.
Sleek. But this is supposed to be. Like, you're supposed to want to say, "Let them eat cake" when you have this car. Like you're supposed to feel classy.
I don't understand.
But they've gone stubby with the lights. Like
this looks like a Mazda headlight from like 10 years ago, not a recent one, right?
Yeah, and we saw this. This looks good in this color, but in white, it kind of starts to really show that.
It looks a bit dull.
Yes.
Right. Well, in white especially, you don't like this door is a very boring door. It's just a piece of steel.
Yeah.
And if it's in white, there's no cool reflections like you get with this color. So
there's no mistaking this as a Mazda. I mean, it still very much matches. Yeah. It's not a complete deviation.
No, but overall I like the styling. It has the proportions of a rear-wheel drive car, which is cool. And it's got a line that goes all the way to the back.
And
Why
it's
can't BMW do this? Why can't they do it? How hard is it?
I don't know, but this is a 3-row as well. So it's, if you want to talk to your friend who has a Toyota Highlander and go, 2.4 litre hybrid.
Yeah, well, there is. I can see the third row. We're not allowed to open the door on this particular one on pain of death. There's literally people standing with machine guns behind the camera. No, they're not actually that. Well, for legal reasons, I can't say that.
The big thing about Mazda moving to the luxury thing, and this definitely happened with the Mazda 3,
is
they obsessed over this lack of visual noise. And in the cabin, it looks calm and zen and it's clean. So
should we go take a look?
Let's go take a look.
Not in this one, we're definitely getting in this car. Okay,
here we
in the car, here we are. This is very nice.
It is very pleasant.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like completely next gen, next level. There's still Mazda stuff, like the screen that I'm sure if you're moving doesn't work when you try and touch it to be safer, but it's actually not safe.
Pre-production.
Yeah.
We can't know. It might have a touchscreen now.
My drive.
Well, no, it's my though. It's my drive. It's my drive because I'm the driver. It's
I
not yours.
like these.
You have your drive over there.
I like the way these float here in this.
Yep,
in this
this
section.
is very nice.
All the things that are supposed to be buttons are buttons.
That is the most important
Heated
thing.
wheel, heated seats, ventilated seats. The seats behind me are ventilated and heated. The seats in the back are not.
No.
But they do have their own USB-C cable entrance thing there.
Dang. Are they comfortable?
So the seats behind me, the middle row, are okay.
Yeah.
They have the headrests. They're a different shape to these. They're a bit strange.
Right.
But the actual third row,
Yeah.
even if it's hard to get into, is actually got good headroom.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember sitting in there and being like, I actually have a lot of headroom.
Okay.
And the legroom is limited, but if you kind of like steal the bit in the middle with one of your feet, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mazda they're trying to go head to head with Genesis and BMW and Lexus.
Yeah, this feels very GV80 fighter.
It is. It's not quite at the level of BMW or Audi. It's not quite there.
No, but the price hopefully won't be.
Hopefully will undercut it. Yeah, like there's a few things that they're really excited about in the design and the interior. There's like this cloth and this what do they call it?
I think they called it falling stitch.
Falling stitch. We'll go with that. And then they're really excited about this wood down. There was a name that they had for it. It was
cool.
Okay, James, you know, about 10 minutes ago when we were standing there and the lovely gentleman was giving us a presentation, and you leaned over to me and you're like, what are they writing down? Talking to all the other journalists that were writing notes. They were probably writing down the things that we need to remember to do our jobs.
Yeah, well, I didn't do well at school for that same reason.
Well, yeah.
I think I've got two viewpoints on this.
Okay.
One, it's very pretty.
Yes.
But two, it kind of looks like what happens when your pantyhose, not your pantyhose, a lady's, whoever wants to wear pantyhose. 2023, people!
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
It looks like it's split.
Yes. So yes, I do. I want to put a stitch in here and go like, and
just fix it up
and tighten it up. Yeah.
Thank
you.
But
the wood is very nice, and the seats up here are quite comfortable. I find they are bordering on being too narrow.
Do you think so?
They're just they're so close. The thigh kind of supports are stiff as usual as per Mazda, and they're kind of hugging my badonkadonk a little bit too.
They're fine for me.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't done a long journey in them. I like what they've done with the steering wheel here.
Yes.
This almost looks Bentley Bentayga, where they've chosen to do the stitch.
Yeah, the stitch and almost this thick bit down here. No, yeah, the double stitch is very Bentayga actually.
Yeah.
It's it's a really nice steering
We've
wheel.
got a full digital gauge cluster.
Yep.
Nice black levels. We've got this jet airline sort of
This is cool.
It's cool, right?
No,
it feels
I
like you're in a
that.
Pan Am commercial from the 80s.
I think it's actually weirdly exactly accurate. Actually.
There you go. See, it's what happens when you don't write stuff down. You get to think independently.
Think on your feet, or your butt in this case.
As a Mazda, very pleasant.
Yep.
You know, we've got the sunroof. I just think it's just all down to price. We've got the Bose sound system here, which I imagine will be the upgrade when the time comes.
At some point, we will drive this. I don't know. I don't think we'll be on the launch of it, but we'll probably try it later on, or as a crew vehicle or something. Probably.
Yeah. Well,
right?
I just lived with the Highlander. Which
I
know there's trim Nazis out there being like, this is not a Highlander competitor. Okay, fine, but it must be because it has to be. It feels the same inside as far as anyway. And I was not impressed with the engine, but everything else I really liked, and I thought it was priced really well. The top spec Highlander hybrid I had, it's like 49 US, 59 Canadian.
Right.
But anyway, we don't normally go into the pricing stuff, but I think if this is leagues beyond 59 Canadian, 49 US, then it's going to be in trouble.
Yes.
Because then
unless it drives really well.
But even then, you want it to be David versus Goliath. If it's going to undercut BMW, undercut BMW.
You have to actually undercut BMW.
And I imagine it will. I hope it will.
Again, I don't want to say I don't care about this, because I do care about it, because I like the engineering that's gone into it. But I want to see this technology, this platform, be used in a smaller vehicle. I want to see it used in a sedan. I want to see.
But for them to showcase it in a flagship's pretty normal.
Yeah, but I'd like to see a 3 Series fighter. I'd love to see that.
From Mazda?
Yeah. I'd love to see that.
It once existed.
Yep.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Different song.
Mine's better.